Hello and welcome. April Ray here with ydessentials.com. What is going on? Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to show you a quick tutorial of my send out cards dashboard. I'm not a distributor for the company, but I do enjoy the product immensely. I love this thing, and as a network marketing for another business, or I should say a network marketer for another company, I do have customers and I like to appreciate those customers. So this is my main appreciation marketing tool that I like to use. And I also obviously use it for personal use. I send out birthday cards. There was a time where I never would send out cards. I hated going to stores. I hated going to try and find a card for a particular birthday or trying to find a gift. It was just so frustrating for me because I couldn't make a choice. It's like it was, and then I would never have a stamp, right? You never have a stamp. You got to buy a book of stamps. And so when I found out about this little tool, I fell in love. I didn't have to go anywhere. I didn't have to drive down in traffic to get to the store. I didn't have to search around for a card because they have this huge array of cards and I didn't know, which one was going to work for what I was looking for. So this was a blessing to me. I love this thing. So because I hated doing it, I rarely sent cards. And then you know how you can buy Christmas cards and things like that in bulk, but I didn't like, taking the time out. I'm lazy. I didn't like taking the time out to sign it and fill it and stamp it and lick it and take it out and mail it. So like I said, when I came across this, I was like, I need this. I want this. Because it's not like my heart wasn't in the right place. I wanted to send those cards, right? When you have those impulse and you hear about something or you hear about somebody's birthday and you're like, oh man, I should go get them a card and tell them, how much I appreciate them and blah, blah, blah. But you just don't get around to it because it's too much of a hassle. Well, send out cards takes care of that. So one of the aspects, before I go into the cards, one of the aspects that I also fell in love with was the fact that you can, they have a gift selection. So you can send a gift along with the card. And I thought, oh my God, you know how you go and you can get a gift or you can get one of those gift cards. They have gift cards too. So I looked in their gift card section. Let me just click over there. And look, they have gift cards, right? They have American Express, they have Starbucks, they have Target, they have just, if you're in Australia, they got cards for you. I don't know what the difference would be, but they got it. They have all kinds of Walmart, Home Depot. They have an array of cards, and I love it, okay? And then they have the kind of gifts that only a greedy person like myself can love. They have brownies. I love brownies. I love sending brownies. I sent these to my mom and she was like, oh my God, these are the best brownies on the planet. And they're only 10 points. So you get two really yummy, big, generous portions of brownies and they're only 10 points. Now, how this works, this whole system works is on a point-based system. So I have the package, I think it's the highest package, or you might be able to get another package, I'm not sure, but it's like 30 bucks a month and I get 100 points every month. And if I don't use points one month, it just carries over. So, right now I got like 300 points, even though I've been using my points. I haven't been using them. Now that the holidays are here, I'm going to be using them a whole lot more. But, so yeah, you can use the points with the products as well, or you can just use it at what they call an expense account. And I'll go over to my main menu. Now, when it comes, people say, well, how do you put a stamp on the card? Well, basically you have not only your points, but you have a separate expense account. And mine is kind of low. I think it's like at $5. But if you go over there, the expense account is where your stamps will come from, or any products that actually cost money. Like I think you can pay, even if they are worth points, like you can use your points, you can actually just go in and buy it with your expense account too. So all I do is I click on the expense, and if I need to add more money, I just go on here and I can buy more points, or I can add more money to put on my expense account. You just click it, or however much you want to put on there. So there, anytime I go to make a card, everything is set. Now let me go over to the cards really quick. And since it's the holiday season, I am going to, and I think I'm already in Thanksgiving, am I? Yeah, I'm going to go over to our little Thanksgiving section. They have like 5 pages and more, or 10 pages of cards. They might have more than that, of these really awesome little cards. They're already done, and you just go through them. The ones with the little arrow, like you saw right here, show that they actually have text inside, but you can also change it. So when you look inside, this is your regular 2-panel card. It's already filled with "May your Thanksgiving be filled with memorable moments spent with family and friends." If you choose this card, you can actually override that. You don't have to have that message in there, but it's there. All you got to do is sign your name. So the type of cards they have postcards. I use these if I'm showcasing a product to some of my customers, a new product that we have featuring. Those are, I believe, only 2 points. I think they might be 1 point. I'm not sure. I only use those sparingly. I have the 2-panel card that I use all the time, and those are the 2-panel cards are 2 points. The postcards are 1 point, and if you add an image to either one, it's an extra point no matter how many images that you put in there. So I'm going to just hit the 2-panel card. Then we have the 3-panel card, and then we have the big giant 8x11 card, which I sent one of those, and that's really cool. So that's what this looks like. You have the front of the card, which you can't change, but we do have a section called 2.0 where you can actually put an image on the front of the card of your own, like of your family and things like that. But usually I just go in and I pick a card that I like, usually if it has a message, and then I can just put from April and Tracy, which is my husband. I can put, so it's just like a Word doc. It has the same little icons if it's for creating a Word doc. So I can put Happy Thanksgiving from Tracy and April, and I'll just make that bigger so you can make it really big, and I will center that. I can add color to it if I want. I can make that red. It also has, those aren't the only colors, it also has a colored chart, so if you want to make, you can make any color that you want for your text. If I want to make this, I wonder, can I just make that bigger? Let's see. Yeah, so if I want to just make that bigger, and I can move it around so it fits in the screen, or I can put it on top. There's also a feature, let's make that a little bit smaller here so that it fits. There's also a feature if you want to put the person's name. So say if you make one card, because you can make a one card and send it to your whole list of people that you have already in the system. So it has a little contact management system in here, and I'll show you that. It has insert name. It's just like the email, when you do email marketing and they have these little snippets. You can put first name in there, so you're not actually writing the person's first name. The system is automatically going to pull the name from the list. Okay, so let's go over here real quick and look at the templates. And like I said, since this is a holiday, since it's Thanksgiving, I'm going to use the Thanksgiving template. So they have all these different templates that you can add, and I can put that right in here if I want, and I can drag an image. So I go over to my picture section, and I'm doing this, I'm going fast on purpose because I don't want this to be an hour-long tutorial. But I can add my image or an image of the family, whatever it is that I want to add, I can add that in here. I can make it bigger. Do something like that, and there you go. They also have elements, so if I wanted to use the Thanksgiving elements to add, and maybe I want to put some images over here, I can do that as well. It is friggin' awesome. Let me go over to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, where are you? I just saw you. There it is. So I can add some cute little elements here. Just click and drag. That's all you do is click and drag. And then you just sort of size it in. Maybe I can put it right there. You know, take this and bring this down a bit. Shrink that down a bit so that fits in there. Maybe take it to the side over there a bit. And there you go. There is my Thanksgiving card. obviously. I just threw that together for demonstration purposes, but I love this thing. And the next thing I would do is hit continue, and it's going to put it in my cart, and it's going to tell me how many points. This is only going to be 3 points plus my 49-cent stamp, and it's going to send it to whoever I have added to my list. Now, speaking of that, I'm going to go back over to the main menu and show you the little contact management system that they have in here. And I can add my contacts, and I will go to add a new contact. You can just fill out the basic information, the name, last name, email address. That's optional, but you definitely want their physical address because we are not sending emails, we're sending a real card to their physical address. You can add work numbers, you can add their birth dates, you want to put that in there, obviously, anniversary, you can put their spouse's birth date and anniversary, you can add if they have any children, you can put them in groups. You can create groups, and you can also make little notes of, the last time you sent the card out, or, what's going on in their life, or, and the system, once you put all the information in, you just hit save, and the system will store it in the, in your little back office, and I'll hit list primary contacts. So I have, all my contacts here with their names, numbers, their addresses, and everything here. And I can choose if I want to take that particular card. I won't go into campaigns right now, but basically what a campaign is, and that's where my cursor is right here, is you're taking maybe 2 cards, like you're doing a 2-card campaign. Since it's the holiday, I want to have cards go out on Thanksgiving, and I want to have some more cards go out on Christmas. I can set that up to go automatically and choose all the people in my list that I want those cards to go to, and it'll just be, it's a set it and forget it. So I just create the card, set the campaign, and the campaign goes to work for me. So that's the basic thing I want to go over with you, was the gifts, because that's so awesome. Once you select your card, also it'll say, do you want to add a gift, just in case you're wondering, well, how do you get the gift in there? So all you do is make the card. If you want to add a gift, you can do so, and the system will add that gift and send it, stamp it, lick it, mail it, and it's off to the designated list. So hopefully you got something out of this. I love this little tool. Like I said, I'm not a distributor, though if I want to share, if you want to share it with people, you can. But if you want, I of course I'm gonna be a distributor for everything. If I want to share something like this, I have to be a distributor to do it, but I'm not building a business with it. I'm just sharing the tool. I think the tool is amazing. So that's it. I hope you got something out of this. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to learn more about send out cards, if you want to get one of your own, I will put the information in the description box. If you like this video, please comment and share with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're feeling generous this holiday season. All right, thanks again, and bye-bye for now.